US President Barack Obama says Russia has an enormous stake in thwarting terrorism at the Winter Olympics, which will open later today in the Russian city of Sochi. Well, he added that the US and Russian authorities have been in constant communications to ensure safety at the Games. President Obama's comments come as the United States placed a temporary ban on carry-on liquids, aerosols, gels and powders on flights between Russia and the US. The directive was issued after authorities warned that extremists may target foreign airlines by placing explosives in toothpaste or cosmetic tubes. About 40,000 members of Russia's security forces are on duty in and around Sochi in one of the tightest operations ever mounted at an Olympics. Organisers say they've thrown a so-called ring of steel around the Games venue. But as our US Bureau Chief tells us, Washington is far from convinced that Sochi is safe.
In the last few hours, a senior Democrat up on Capitol Hill, Senator Dianne Feinstein, has been briefing reporters and saying that she remains very concerned about the possibility of an attack targeting either the Games themselves in Sochi or the immediate environs. And once again, we heard her warning U.S. citizens planning to attend the Games to stay within the security perimeter that the Russians are establishing around the Olympic venues to avoid large crowds. That'll be difficult to do, of course, at an event like the Winter Olympics, and to act with caution. So US officials, at least publicly, are certainly not offering any kind of relaxed advice to members of the American public who may be considering attending the Games or traveling internationally over the course of the next couple of weeks.
More than 40 world leaders are attending the opening ceremony of the Sochi Games. They include Chinese President Xi Jinping. His visit is seen as a show of support for Russian President Vladimir Putin. But the leaders of major Western powers will be conspicuously absent. Observers say it's partly driven by concern over Russia's human rights record.